If you're confused about which Eden Emulator version to install, Standard, Optimized, or Legacy, this guide will help you choose the right one for your Android device. Every Eden release comes with these 3 builds, and each version is made for a specific type of phone, chipset, and performance level. Eden Emulator is a next-generation fork of the Yuzu project, focusing on improving Nintendo Switch emulation on Android. On the official GitHub releases page, you'll find 3 Android APKs: Standard, Optimized, and Legacy. While they all share the same core emulator features, their internal optimizations are built for different device classes. The Standard version is the main and most recommended build. According to the Eden GitHub release notes, this is the normal build without PGO or similar. PGO stands for Profile Guided Optimization, an advanced compiler technique used by developers to improve performance. It analyzes how the emulator performs during actual gameplay, recording which parts of the code are used most often, then recompiles the app to make those parts run faster. In short, PGO helps the program learn how to run more efficiently. Since the Standard version doesn't include PGO or other specialized optimizations, it remains the most stable and compatible across all supported Android devices. If you're unsure which version to pick, always start with Standard. It's the safest and most balanced option for performance and stability. The optimized version is built for high-end Android devices, especially those powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 or Gen 3 chipsets. This build includes device-specific tweaks and sometimes uses a special app ID like com.mihoyo yuanshin to enable features such as frame generation and enhanced GPU performance. Based on community feedback, the optimized version performs best on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 phones, where it can deliver smoother gameplay and slightly higher FPS. However, results can vary. Some users on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 devices reported very low frame rates, around 13 to 14 FPS, and were advised to revert to the Standard version. If you have a flagship device and want to test for extra performance, try the optimized build, but keep the Standard version installed as backup. The Legacy version is made for older or mid-range devices, especially those using Adreno 600 GPUs. It focuses on compatibility rather than speed, ensuring that the emulator runs on hardware that struggles with the newer builds. Some users say certain games work better on Legacy, while others report crashes on specific titles like Donkey Kong Returns that run fine on Standard. According to the Eden release page, Legacy builds are always compatible even on newer systems, making them a reliable choice if your phone has issues running the latest versions. Community feedback also provides useful hints. Some users claim the optimized version boosts performance by 10 to 15 FPS on Mali-based GPUs, while others prefer sticking to Standard for consistency. Developers of the EMU-ready frontend recommend keeping the Standard build installed since EMU-ready uses its app ID for automatic launching, game management, and driver installation. In summary, here's how to choose the right version. Choose Standard if you want stability and broad compatibility. It works best for most devices. Choose Optimized if you have a flagship device like a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 or Gen 3 and want to test higher performance. Choose Legacy if you have an older or mid-range phone or if the other builds don't run smoothly. The inclusion or absence of PGO plays a big role in how these versions perform. Optimized builds may use PGO or similar compiler techniques to increase speed, while Standard avoids them to ensure reliability across all systems. With these 3 builds, the Eden team ensures that every Android user, from budget to flagship, can enjoy the best possible Nintendo Switch emulation experience on their device.
Inspire me to make more videos like this by subscribing to the channel.